This video will show how to use the Home page and General Settings page of the TroopWebHost mobile app. It assumes that you have already logged on to the app using the same user ID and password that you use on your TroopWebHost website. At the top of the home page, you will see any announcements that you have not yet read. Tap each announcement to view the details. Whenever you leave the home page, you will see a blue arrow in the upper left corner of the page. That will take you back to the previous page. You can also tap the TroopWebHost logo at the top of the page to return directly to the home page, bypassing any intervening pages. We will return to the home page now and select the other announcement. Notice that the announcements disappear from the home page after we select them. When you have read all the current announcements, you will just see an announcement link at the top of the page. Tap on that link to see all of the current announcements. Below the announcements, you will see icons that take you to various functions in the app. You may see a different set of icons than what is shown here, depending on the permissions assigned to your user ID. We will talk about these functions later. For now, I'd like to call your attention to the cog icon in the upper right corner of the page. You will see this same icon elsewhere in the app. In each case, it will let you adjust the settings for that page. When you tap on that icon from the home page, it will take you to the General Settings page. This setting applies to the entire app. The first setting controls whether the app will be allowed to use your data plan when Wi-Fi is unavailable. In most interactions, TroopWebHost uses very little data, usually less than the size of one high-resolution photo. But if you have a limited data plan, you may want to turn this option off to avoid incurring data charges when Wi-Fi is not available. The Reload Data button will initiate a complete download of your unit's data, similar to what happened when you logged on. This may be useful if you are not seeing current data in the app, although usually the Refresh Data function on the home page will be sufficient. The next section is Switch to another account. If you are involved with more than one scouting unit, say a Cub Scout pack and a Scouts BSA troop, you can use this function to switch between those sites without logging off and logging on each time. You can also use it to switch between accounts in the same unit if you are sharing this device with other family members. Tap Log On to New Account to log on to a different account without losing your current logon information. I'm going to log on to a Cub Scout pack as an example. Just as when I originally logged on, I began by selecting the scouting unit, then entering my user ID and password, and wait for that unit's data to download. Now when I return to the General Settings page, I have the option to switch back to the Scouts BSA Troop account that I originally logged onto. When I tap on that troop's name, it does a quick data refresh, then brings me back to the home page. The next section of General Settings lets you log off the app. Most users will rarely need to do this as long as their device is secure. The update queue shows any updates that are waiting to be applied because your device has been offline. Once you have internet service, this list will be processed and deleted, although if any errors occur, they will be saved here. Tap the arrow icon in the upper left corner of the page to return to the home page. Generally, anything you see in the app that is that shade of blue is a link that you can tap on. Next, we will show how to use the main functions of the app.